Timothy Bishop here, and welcome back to Super Mario World. We're playing World 2. We're playing Super Mario World. And I'm playing, it's called Super Mario. Holy crap, I need to start this video. Okay, alright, I was gonna start the video over, never mind. How's everybody doing, by the way? You can jump on these with Yoshi and get some height. It's pretty cool. Normally you walk up walls with him. That's if you don't have Yoshi, though. But if you do have Yoshi, which why wouldn't you? Because you want to be so happy, man. Anyway, get these guys here. These are some of my favorite enemies in the game, in terms of, like, you know, the design and how you beat them. It's just so cool. And they can actually pose a threat, too. When I wanted to design video games when I was younger, I was kind of heavily inspired by those guys. Like, hey, I want to design stuff that does cool things like that. Like fly in a semicircle back and forth and throw helicopters that go in parabolas upward and then come downward. That's just called gravity, though. Either way, you can pretty much hit that gate even if you're all the way up in the sky. That never made much sense to me, but I've learned not to question things, especially in the Mario world. If anything, the Mario world's gotten more realistic than the Zelda world has, really. Not that I'm prepared to make a case there, but that could be a topic for a video essay someday. Oh yeah, this is another fortress that has kind of a shortcut here, but it's a little tricky. Oh yeah. Because you got these thwimps here. I love that they're called thwimps. You can actually fly up. Oh, okay. You can also bump your head. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. Never mind. Wait, maybe we still can. Maybe we still can. Oh no, now they're all desynced. Oh, stop hitting your head. Oh, jeez. So yeah, that's another thing, is when you're flying, you're actually invincible. And you can actually take a hit. And okay. Every time these guys scroll off the screen, they get all desynced, I tell you. Alright, if you stay close enough, though, maybe they won't. There we go, jeez. So this will enable you to skip at least a little bit of the dungeon. I'm just gonna jump up here, I'm not even gonna do this. I don't need 1-ups. Didn't I say 1-ups suck? I think there was like an entire episode of Super Mario Galaxy or something dedicated to that. Holy crap, I can't believe I didn't die there. Man. Well, I tell you. So I have no idea what day this is gonna go up. This is like Happy Spring, you know, the 16-bit spring, and I do have plans for this that go beyond Super Mario World. In fact, my original plan for this was to start with Illusion of Gaia. That'll actually be the second game, because I did play that back in the day. I don't have a whole lot of memories associated with it, and to be honest, the first time I played it, I kind of hated it. But I've grown to appreciate it for what it actually is, for what it sets out to do, which is not the same thing that Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, and any of those other crazy RPGs set out to do. No, definitely not. But we can talk about that when we get there. I'm not going to talk about that here. So then I was going to do that, and then Soul Blazer. I might not do Soul Blazer, I'm not sure. Because, like, I've never played Soul Blazer either. But I've also never played Terranigma, which apparently is another game in that series. I don't know if they're like a trilogy or something, I don't really remember. But, yeah, so... But I definitely want to do Terranigma, because everybody's been telling me for the longest time that that game is great, so... I think it would be worth looking into. It's just, I've seen like one shot of Terranigma in my life, and it looked like ugly. But then the same exact thing happened with Crystallis, and when I tried playing that game, I actually kind of liked it. Hell, I was in my hypothyroid phase, and I still liked it. So that's really saying something right there. I love the way he falls down, that's just funny. Okay, are we gonna die to Morton? I did say I was gonna die at some point in this LP, we're just gotta figure out when. Oh yeah, he also freezes you. So the way that Mario freezes is by looking at the camera. That's so funny. Like, Mario's face is already funny. Never mind when he starts looking at you. You know, the way DK looks at you in DKC before dying. Like Cher on Letterman. Okay, I've lost about 90% of people there with that one, so never mind. Sorry, I'm just got my little caffeine over here. Hey, I haven't had to blow my nose much so far yet. I went in the other room and just kind of did a couple big blows, and I think that helped, so yeah. What will become a Princess Toadstool? Okay, so a long time ago, there was like a... What was it called? Lunar Magic or something? Where you could make Super Mario World levels. Like, obviously now we have Mario Maker, but back in the day we had Lunar Magic. And I made some levels with it. I don't remember what they were, or like what they looked like or anything. Okay, so we're not gonna go in here just yet. I want to go and get some of the other levels I missed here. Yeah, so we're still in World 2. But one of the other things that Lunar Magic let you do was change the dialogue for what it says over, what do you call that? You know, the caption? I mean, I don't know, a caption is like just one line. Dialogue is spoken by a person. What do you call those paragraphs then? I'm not too sure. Okay, can I get up the pipe? That would be great. I was gonna say, I was starting to think that was a pipe you go down or something. Maybe I should actually be playing these and try to get up to 99 lives, I don't know. Because you never know, I might need 99 lives by the time we get to the end of this. You can also eat these, by the way. Haven't really done that yet. I know I totally should. Oh yeah, because now we have the thing. Actually, this would be easier without Yoshi, because, oh, hey, weren't you supposed to jump? Good lord, man. Here comes a baseball, but I'm not gonna... Ooh. Okay, hey, we're fine. Jeez. I was hoping I'd get a fly up there to it, but oh well. You can actually do that before you get the green power balance thing or whatever. The green power balance thing, yeah. Yeah, folks. That's what's coming out of my brain right now. The green switch palace is what I meant. Oh, there it is. There we go. First death, first burp. Oh, actually, okay. That was once again trying too hard here. Oh, man. ZZZ. ZZ Top. Could be ZZ Top. Okay, I'm kind of surprised I didn't die there. I almost always hold the Y button down in these sections. Even though I'm not sure if it actually helps. I kind of don't think it does. Also, that's Rip Van Fish. He goes to sleep and then he wakes up suddenly when you come rolling by. He just kind of happens to wake up. Happily. You know? And then we have this little doodad here. Which is the P-Balloon, which you can kind of control a little bit. It's like I'm rising higher than I should be because I'm pressing up. I think there's like a second one you can get here on the way up. No, that's a mushroom. And I guess that takes away your balloon when you get the mushroom, okay. I don't care, I wasn't interested in anything else down here, so I'll take it. Wow, I forgot how the controls were with this. Is this the key? No, this is a fire flower. Is this our first fire flower? I mean, good lord, man. What else have I been skipping in this game, I tell you. Yeah, I love killing Rip Van Fishes. It's fun, because they deserve it. They seriously do. No, they don't actually. Anyway. Just drop off the P-switch right there, and get rid of these fish, because good lord. Grab the key, and it's time for my first nose blow. Here we go, you know. Dough. Alright, ghost house time? Which one is this? Oh god, there's some really hard ghost houses later, I remember now. And I guess we'll get to those sooner or later. Every time I see one of these, though, it's like I go into it and I don't remember which one it is, but when I see what it is on the inside, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's this one. Or it's just this obstacle, and I'm like... It's funny how you remember bits and pieces of it. It's like remembering how to drive somewhere. So, you're supposed to get the spring and jump over him, but you can totally just do the little spin jump over him if you want. You might want to get some speed up to do that, though. But then that would require holding the Y button down, and then pressing A while holding Y down, which is just as tenuous as, like, doing a running jump in Tears of the Kingdom. Why would you want to do that? Actually, why don't we get rid of these? I don't remember which door it is, actually. I want to say it's behind the coins, but actually I think it's not. I guess we're about to find out here. Because isn't there, like, another door that appears, like this one? Or, no, I think it is this one. I think they want you to think it's the other one, but... You might actually have to get both of them, because there might be two exits here. You know, like, one exit to the Star World, and one to World 7. Yes, that's right, I said World 7. Yeah, that one went to World 7, okay. Oh, might as well. Look at this, we're at Bowser's Castle. Okay, so I can't get over how awesome it is that Bowser just has this neon-ass, disco-ass display on the front of his castle. Not that Bowser's Castle has never looked that cool, but, well, up to this point in time, it definitely hadn't. I see in some of the modern games, he's definitely jazzed up his look a little bit here. But, no, not back then. No, back then it was just like, oh, it's a big gray castle. That's where the bad guy lives. That's how fiction works, you know? These ice physics are messing with my mind, I tell you. Well, so much for the star. Guess we're not getting that after all. Guess we're not getting that bird feed after all. Yeah, so if you get up to flying speed and you don't have a cape, the controls then are just fine. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the... Like with Mario 3, you would actually have to push to the right and keep pushing to push yourself to the right. But here, it's like, I don't want to push to the right because I would go so far to the right because of how loose the controls are. So, and I do better with having to actually push a little bit to get myself over there, while at the same time trying to compensate by holding back so that I don't hit the plant. Does that even make any sense? I'm sure it doesn't. But still. So it's like I never know like how much to hold back, or if I should hold back at all. It's probably better if you don't. But if you don't hold back, I don't know. I don't know what would happen then. So I can't even hit these blocks, man. It's ridiculous. You would think I'd never played this game before. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Except for this cool part where I get the one-up here. That was cool. That took so much skill to do that. You don't know, man. You don't know how hard that part is. I made it look easy, but it's actually really hard. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm scratching my head. It's very itchy. Oh, and then this just takes you back around here. So you could ideally, like, skip part of this world here. So there's another exit from the ghost house. We might as well get that one out of the way, and then we can get the other exit out of the water world out of the way. And that'll take care of all the World 2 exits, as far as I know. Oh man, yeah, like right here, it's like I want to fall down and pull back to the right, but... I guess, like, the idea is, well... I mean, I can see the appeal of it, you know, being able to pull back to the right away. But instead, it's like... Get out of the way, P-switch. I want to... There we go. I was trying to press Y and hold A, or hold Y and press A at the same time. It wasn't working too well. Okay, that felt pretty good. Now, if I can keep doing that, we'll be on our way here. Yeah, it's just... I wish I could describe that better, that feeling of just not, like, not wanting to push too far, because Mario will start moving, like, right away. It's almost like Sonic. You're on a platform. Like, sometimes I see these Sonic games where Sonic will be, like, on a platform up in the air, and if he goes slightly in any direction, he'll fall off into a pit, and it's like, okay. But then you don't dare start moving because you're gonna start, like, zooming around. Wait a minute. Oh, I remember. Holy crap, I remember. It's not the door, it's the vine. Yeah, there we go. It's coming back to me a little bit here. See, I can't get in the door because my timing's off, I tell you. So for the longest time, when I first played this game, I didn't realize you could throw things up. And so... But I'm pretty sure I also didn't know that this fight existed, so that didn't matter as much. Oh god. Just trying to haunt me for the rest of my life here, aren't they? Boom! There we go. Yeah, but like that second phase of Bowser, I can't even imagine what I did to beat that phase if I didn't know that I could throw things up. There must have been a point in that phase where he came down far enough for me to hit him, I don't know. I remember thinking that I had to bounce off of the Mecha Koopas or whatever, while holding another Mecha Koopa just to get high enough to drop that Mecha Koopa on him, because I didn't know that I could throw it up. Either way. Well, the more we start to get accustomed to the controls here, the better off we'll be, so... Here's hoping. I should have paid attention to what time the recording started at, because I'm not sure. I went to the bathroom and I just left the recording going after the 20-minute mark, after finishing the first video, and I just can't dodge these fish to save my life. But it's okay, there's more, you know, there's more urgency when you're small. Then you have to be more careful. Ah, you can't hit that guy from below. It's very rare that you actually get to hit a Rip Van Fish from below, because how often do they fly over that exact square? Just over the question block. It's not likely. I like holding stuff and swimming in this game, because you go a lot faster, and... Yeah, like, see there how I had that momentum going to the right? I wasn't even pushing to the right, but I went to the right anyway. Okay. And I knew it was gonna happen because I played this game so many times, like, I knew, but there was like a part of my mind that was like, go ahead, let it happen so you can demonstrate this. But then there was also a part of my mind that was like, not planning on demonstrating it, so I'm not sure what was happening there. It's like my unconscious mind and my conscious mind were working in tandem. Some kind of craziness going on here. Yeah, I'm so not ready for Xenoblade X tomorrow. I don't know what's gonna happen there. The first time I played that game, I was, like, massively overwhelmed by all the stuff in it. I was also confused because a lot of times you would equip stuff, and it would say, like, your attack goes up, but then there's this other attack stat that goes down. And I'm like, so which one is, like, more important? I don't know. Yeah, it's right here. So you do have to pull back there. So in that sense, it's kind of weird, because I've been talking all this time about how, like, Mario 3, you actually had inertia or momentum, and in this game you don't. And yet when you're swimming like that, and you go up against a wall with some momentum to the right, you carry that momentum after you get to the top of the wall and keep going to the right. It's okay. All this physics talk is making me exhausted. I gotta be honest. Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, it's time for my next nose blow. Only 2 nose blows in 10 minutes? I think I set a new record here. Honk. Man, I tell you. Okay, so it's at 38 minutes, so I'm going to assume like 45 is the cutoff point here. So I think that's all our exits here, which is good. Takes us into World 3. World 3 doesn't have a lot of exits to worry about. There's just some to the left and some to the right, and they both kind of continue on into World 4 in their own unique way, which is kind of cool, actually. I was gonna say, I'm getting that. I don't care. I can't believe I actually hit it, because I definitely didn't hit it. So throw the shell here, follow it, get ready to jump. And once you have the red thing, you can actually get that up there, but for now we can't do it. Like, we could throw a shell up and hit the block, but we can't actually get up there ourselves, so don't even worry about it. We'll get it later. Yes, we will. Oh, I was expecting wings here. My bad. Okay. Alright, star music. Yeah, I thought I'd let that soft, sweet little melody play for you there. It's funny how no matter how many years go by, I still remember the exact path that I took to get through all this. So you gotta jump under here like this. I don't think you could do that in Mario 3. Maybe you could. You just duck and, like, keep moving. It is funny how selective the momentum keeping is. I'm not sure how to word that. Because I keep running into situations where it's like, oh yeah, you do keep your momentum. Like there just now, when I was ducking, I was keeping my momentum. Only because I was jumping, but still. And then the same thing with the swimming there. I can't believe I died there just now. I can't believe I did it. But I did it. So I think I've taken the same path through this game so many times that if there were power-ups out of the way slightly that I could get... Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be happening more and more, I guess. This is pretty bad, though. Like, this is only World 3, and I'm dying this much? It's gonna be a real... I mean, this might as well be Super Mario World, the Stupoid run. I didn't even think about it, but we could totally call it that. Yeah, it's just... I don't know how to really describe it, like... It's like I want to bring up the lag again, but I really don't. I don't know how the lag mixes with, like, not having momentum, though. Because then you just have to act that much faster. Like in Mario 3, you had the momentum, sure, but also... You know, if something was coming, you just knew it was coming. You weren't having to react to it. Because it was too late anyway if you were going that fast or whatever. I don't know. Or you could just jump or whatever. Or you could just jump. That didn't make any sense. But I felt like doing it so well. So I'm gonna go back and... Well, wait, no, I can't. I'm gonna get the Red Palace first. For some reason, I was thinking the Red Palace was on the left. Not sure why I thought that. Dead fish. You know, Starface. Let's get ourselves a fire flower here, shall we? Yeah, alright. I love how, like, on the corners of these... On the corners of whatever you call this, the wall, you can see through to the background. Because the water only fills up, like, a square area. So, but the round edges, the round corners of the ground in the front doesn't cover that area, so you can see, like, the background behind it. It's kind of funny. Okay, I've done this so many times. There's no reason why we can't get this right the first time. And we will get it right! I'm putting my trust in my future self to get it right. And to live it right. This is why, Georgia. I always love doing that little jump right there, like going slightly up the hill and then running back to the left. It feels like you got this sort of magic momentum. How many times have I said the word momentum? The words momentum and the words lag. There need to be a counter for both of those. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. If one of the fishes is inside of the keyhole, it'll actually swallow the fish in with you behind the keyhole when it closes back up. It's really cool. I don't care about any of this crap. I can just get hit, and then I will sing a stupid song. Why? This is a palace, dude. Why are you dying in a palace? Are you kidding me? I swear to God, I'm not doing this on purpose. It's just, wow. Ah, red palace. Yeah. I love how it seems like a really dark red. It's not just regular old red. It's like almost... Oh, what's that? Maroon. Yeah, maroon. Man, I love that color. I also love the album by Bare Naked Ladies. Maybe not that much, but... That's one of those albums I've tried listening to multiple times, and like, I listened to it once or twice, and then I just stop because something else comes along. Some other Truman Show cuts in front and detonates. You know how it is. There it is again, hitting that block without actually hitting it. Oh well. Grab the shell here and go this way. I'm not sure what's up with that red shell up there, like why that's there. It's kind of weird. Anyway. Yeah, look at that beautiful pathway for us set all out. And back in the day, this was like genius, you know, that you could just make those blocks there and then fill them in, come back through, and use them to take a different way. Being able to take alternate paths was just not a thing. Well, I mean, it was in Mario 3, I guess, yeah. But, like, that's why I loved Zelda so much, and why Zelda will always be the series I gravitate to the most in the world. Is just because that was the game that introduced me to that whole idea that you could just go different ways. And I feel like other people must have felt the same way, because as Mega Man evolved, they started adding that to Mega Man games. You get up to Mega Man 5 and there's like all these alternate paths you can take to get secret items and stuff. And it's like giving you a choice which way to go. Which just feels strangely... I wasn't sure if I was gonna make that or not. Obviously I didn't. But I'm still here. How's that possible? Well, I don't really know. I don't think I'm... Wait a minute. Is this the right way? This doesn't feel like the right way. Well, maybe it is. I don't know why I felt like I needed to go the other way. Oh, no, there's a guy up here. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that's the problem, though. Oh. For a second, I thought I was going to have to turn around and go back up to him because I was going to need to jump from there to get over, like, some big spire or something. Turned out I didn't, and thank God. Well, there you go, 45 minutes. So that takes care of part of World 3. We still have a road to Star Road here to the left. We'll get that later. In the meantime... But I think that'll do it. So next time on Super Mario World, we'll do that. We'll finish up World 3. We'll beat up Wendy O. Koopa. And we'll be back outside and on the bridge in no time. See y'all later.